Welcome to ABC Quiz Game. Are you prepared for the truth and dare game? Don't forget to subscribe. Let's start. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever lied about your current relationship status? Put on socks on your hands and try to eat something using utensils for the next 2 minutes. Pick one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in a classroom? Call a random number and have a 2-minute conversation without revealing it's a dare. Have you ever pretended to know a skill you don't possess? Speak in a whisper for the next 3 minutes. Truth or dare, pick one. What's the most ridiculous excuse you've used to avoid work or chores? Call a local store and ask if they have a hoverboard repair service. Have you ever lied about your identity to impress someone? Put an ice cube down your back and keep it there until it melts. Pick one. What's the most childish fear you have as an adult? Call a family member and tell them you are running away from home. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever made up an imaginary friend? Recite the alphabet backward as fast as you can. Truth or dare, pick one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk? Call a local restaurant and ask if they serve unicorn burgers. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever pretended to be sick to skip a social event? Talk in rhymes for the next 5 minutes. What's the most ridiculous lie you've told on a first date? Call a friend and sing happy birthday to them, even if it's not their birthday. Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? Speak in an Australian accent for the rest of the game. Truth or dare, pick one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done during a video call? Call a local gym and ask if they offer unicorn yoga classes. Have you ever told a secret someone trusted you with? Put on a blindfold and try to apply lipstick without a mirror. Pick one. What's the most ridiculous thing you've done in an elevator? Call a random contact and have a 1-minute conversation using only animal sounds. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever had a crush on a character from a book or movie? Dance like nobody's watching for the next 2 minutes. What's the most childish lie you've told as an adult? Call a local store and ask if they sell invisibility cloaks. Have you ever used a fake name online? Speak in a deep voice for the next 3 minutes. Truth or dare, pick one. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done during a job interview? Call a local pet store and ask if they have unicorn food in stock. Pick one. Have you ever fabricated an impressive accomplishment? Speak as if you were a medieval knight for the next round. What's the most ridiculous way you've tried to impress someone? Call a random contact and ask if they believe in time travel. Pick one. Have you ever lied to make someone feel better about themselves? Put on a funny hat and speak in an opera voice for the rest of the game. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of your parents? Call a local grocery store and ask if they sell unicorn milk. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever fabricated a story for attention? Pretend to be a tour guide and give a tour of your living room for the next 5 minutes. What's the most ridiculous thing you've done in the name of fashion? Call a fast food restaurant and ask if they have a secret menu for unicorns. Pick one. Have you ever pretended to be a different age online? Speak in a high-pitched voice for the next round. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in a public restroom? Try to impersonate a famous person for 2 minutes. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever pretended to know a language you can't speak? Call a random contact and try to convince them you are a telemarketer selling invisible products. What's the most ridiculous thing you've done in front of a pet? Try to fit as many marshmallows in your mouth as you can without chewing for 30 seconds. Truth or dare, pick one. Have you ever fabricated a story to win an argument? Call your boss or a teacher and tell them you won the lottery. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done at a family gathering? Attempt to break dance for 1 minute. Thank you for watching.